right, good morning, everybody. How's it feel to be here for a little holiday cheer? Oh, it's about time, isn't it? It's been 2 long years, so it's wonderful to be here, and I want to thank you all for coming to hear some exciting news about what's one of the great traditions here in our city, the start of the holiday season, which, of course, is Light Up Louisville. It's coming back this year, so people are pumped about that. And before we get into that, we want to thank Stephen Gould over here for setting the stage, getting us in the holiday spirit with Santa Claus is coming to town. Take it away.
This is for you.
Oh, you better watch out. You better not cry. You better not pout. I'm telling you why. 'Cause Santa Claus is coming to town. I said, Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town. He's making a wish. He's checking it twice. He's gonna find out who's naughty nice. Santa Claus is coming to town. I said, Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town. He's making a list. He's checking it twice. He's gonna find out who's naughty and nice. Sing it. Santa Claus is coming to town. Come on, everybody. Santa Claus is coming to town. Yeah. Santa Claus is coming to town. Yeah.
All right. All right, Stephen, thank you so much. All right, first question of the day. Who's been naughty this year? Who's been nice this year? All right, that's right, good. Now, we got some naughty adults in the back, but I'm glad to see all of our kids have been nice here, so. All right, well, our 41st Light Up Louisville, it's a number that includes last year's virtual event, will take place live in person on Friday, November 26th, just outside here in and around Jefferson Square Park. So we're excited about all that. Before we get to all the details, I want to first express gratitude to all the people that make something like this happen, because it is a big event. So first and foremost, I want to thank my special events team led by Marty Storch for the work they did on keeping our streak alive last year and keeping it going this year, and all of the organizations that come together to make us happy. So for all of our special events folks, if either stand up or wave to us so we can recognize all of them. There, you guys are back there. Thank you to the special events team. So we know we're not out of the woods yet with COVID-19, and we're still urging precautions against it. And please, if you have not gotten your vaccine yet, please do so. And if you can get your booster, go ahead and get that on. I got mine a couple weeks ago, and it's fine. You feel a lot better after you get your vaccine. But the availability of the vaccine and some other precautions we're taking, plus the fact that we're going to be outdoors, allows us to begin this year's season of thanks and peace where we can get all together. So we're thankful for that. And the holidays are all about that when you think about that. They're about community. They're about tradition. So now let's go over the details that make up Light Up Louisville be a can't-miss event here in our city. So the action begins at 4 p.m. on November 26th with children's activities on 6th Street. Children and families can visit the children's workshop with a one-way loop through whose workshop you think is going to be in there? Santa. That's right. Santa is coming to town. So you can go through his workshop, see how he makes all types of things, and pick up holiday crafts, cookies for decorating at home, write letters to Santa, as well as to our veterans that are protecting our country and our armed services. You also can get a free holiday picture, courtesy of our friends at AT&T and Santa's Workshop, and there'll be a green screen, and you can choose your background. So I want to thank Hank Manjo and Holly Spade from AT&T for making that possible for us. And because of COVID, Santa has said, let's be a little safe this year because we want to make sure everybody comes back next year. So we're not going to have photos with Santa or train rides, but children, we just want to say we got to protect everybody, so we're trying to make sure folks don't get too close together because of this dastardly virus. Now, our entertainment stage, it's outside. It also opens at 4 p.m. here in front of Metro Hall with live performances from local musicians and dance group, including Louisville's own DJ Jay Gamble, who does a great job, the Louisville Classic Melodies, Motown Christmas, the Made New a cappella, and then Ashley Toro, this year's recipient of the Best Female Artist in the Kentucky Latin Music Awards, and we think our first key Latinx group to perform at Light Up Louisville, so we're excited about that. And then of course, you've heard the fabulous Stephen Gould, who will be performing for us that night as well. Thank you, Stephen. And then 8-inch Elvis closes it out after the Light Up moment. So there's going to be a lot of good music. Also from 4 to 10 p.m., you'll find our holiday market at 6th and Jefferson Street, offering treats, holiday crafts, decorations for purchase, and these are going to be a lot of our great local businesses, so please be sure to support them. Now the parade, at the popular Lots of Lights Parade, will get underway at 6:45 p.m. It steps off at 4th and Liberty Streets, turns onto Jefferson Street, and then disperses at 7th and Jefferson, so it'll come by right out here. Frosty the Snowman, I am happy to report he and his people have agreed that he will serve as the Grand Marshal once again. Let's hear it for Frosty. Yes. Now, this is kind of like a wide open parade. So if you've got a group that wants to be in the parade, like maybe you guys, sign up your group for this popular event and just go to lightuplouisville.org to register and find other event details so the city can celebrate you. And then Jesse and MJ from Mix 106.9, which is Louisville's official Christmas radio station, will be back and MC the parade announcements. And the various units, including floats, bands, carolers, car clubs, children's group, and civic organizations, will march through downtown and past the main entertainment stage. Now, around 8 o'clock, this is extraordinarily exciting. And this is when the crowd is coming to a peak of emotion, of anticipation, because what do you think happens at 8 o'clock? Yeah, St. Nicholas, Santa Claus. We're in constant contact with him and his team coming from the North Pole so that we can arrange for him to show up and arrive, make his way to the entertainment stage to help light up Louisville by turning on the tens of thousands of lights, including the city Christmas tree right here in Jefferson Square Park. So that's where the crowd basically goes wild. And then Santa Claus says, it's great to be back to Louisville. He loves our city. He loves you guys. So in addition to lights and music, there will be fireworks, and it wouldn't be a city event without a Zambelli fireworks show. So that's, you got Santa Claus coming, you got fireworks taking place all at the same time. It's a lot to take in, but it's a lot of fun. And then 8-inch Elvis will close out the entertainment on the main stage, so you can stick around after the fireworks and Santa takes off, because he's a busy guy and he's going to go back. I don't know if he's going back to the North Pole, if he's going on to another city, but his schedule is full, believe me. Now, I want to thank some folks. This is a great event. It's a free event. It wouldn't be possible without the generous support from our friends at LG&E. For 17 years, LG&E has powered Light Up Louisville, from helping get our Christmas tree prepared to marching in the parade and donating to our friends at Toys for Tots. And we couldn't ask for a better sponsor. So I'd like to invite Natasha Collins from LG&E to say a few words. Natasha, thank you, and LG&E once again.
Thank you, Mayor Fisher, and good morning, everyone. On behalf of LG&E and all of our employees, I just want to express how proud we are to be back supporting Light Up Louisville. As the mayor mentioned, it's been 17 years that we've been supporting it, so I think it's fair to say that we think this is a pretty special event. We're just happy to be able to create an event that creates a time for our community to come together, enjoy their families, and of course to support our businesses in the community, which is special every year, but we know how special that is this year as well. So we're really glad to be a part of it again. Our employees, Louis the Lightning Bug, all of our families and friends will be out at the event participating in the festivities, so we encourage everybody to come out. We, of course, will also have a special donation for Toys for Tots so we can make it a special and bright holiday season for all of our little ones. So thanks again, and we're excited.
And then this year, LG&E is going to be getting assistance from Bob Ray Company, which has stepped up in a big way to help with the process from cutting down the tree to delivering it to Jefferson Square Park, which is scheduled for next week, weather permitting. And this year's tree is a 45-foot Norway spruce donated by the Lindsay family. So we want to say thank you to Jane and Chris Lindsay. Let's give it up to them for donating their tree. Now let's hear from Wayne Hettinger. Wayne has put on world-class events, most notably Thunder over Louisville here for years in our community, but he's involved in a lot of other events as well. So let's hear from Wayne about this year's Light Up event. Thank you, Wayne.
Mayor. Thank you. Good morning, everybody. I wished all of you were here to be able to feel the excitement that's starting to build. As the mayor said, I'm a producer for a lot of the events, but this one is always very special because this one is about the family and the kids. Everybody that's involved, there's hundreds of people involved in the production, and everybody stays excited, and that's huge when you're putting this kind of production together. I'm privileged to, after the mayor first made the contact the first time with Mr. Claus at the North Pole, I then made contact with North Pole Operations, and these guys, when you're working with them on the phone, if you're not excited in July, something's wrong. They're just, they're great folk. It's an 18-digit phone number, by the way. But I couldn't be prouder of being able to get back downtown again and bring the joy of the season to everybody in Louisville. Hope you can join us. Thank you, Mayor.
Thank you, Wayne. So for our young citizens in attendance here, you might want to try to get that 18-digit phone number from him. Get a special line straight to Santa Claus and Mrs. Claus. That would be really something special. Now, from the producers of the world-famous Jack-O-Lantern Spectacular, which just had another wonderful run at Iroquois Park, I'd like to introduce Brooke Pardue with the Parks Alliance of Louisville to tell us about another holiday event put on by these exceptionally gifted individuals, and that is the Winter Woods Spectacular. Brooke?
So I've got the team here. These are the creative geniuses behind Winter Woods, but so excited to be here. It does seem like Jack-O-Lantern Spectacular just closed yesterday, but we're here today to talk about Winter Woods. So it's a tight turnaround, but we'll be all set up and ready to go, bigger and better than ever, come Friday, November 26th. So you can come to Light Up Louisville, see the fireworks, have all that amazing fun, and then head right down to Iroquois Park and drive through Winter Woods Spectacular. So we'll have millions of lights, 500 live Christmas trees, lighting, artistry, all are part of this magical drive through the majestic woods of historic Iroquois Park. This immersive experience delights the senses and transports you to an ethereal winter wonderland where you can explore and celebrate every element of the holiday season. This year, we're open from that Friday, November 26th, the day after Thanksgiving, through December 26th. And you can come and enjoy this wonderful experience with your family and friends, but also know that you're supporting the Parks Alliance of Louisville and our public parks. This is one of our this is our second largest fundraiser after Jack-O-Lantern Spectacular. So we encourage you to visit winterwoodspectacular.org, buy those tickets. They're only $35 for the car, pickup truck, SUV, minivan. So you can pile in your friends and family and for just $35 experience this amazing show. And I would like to introduce Paul and Travis. These are the creative geniuses behind Jack-O-Lantern Spectacular, and they created Winter Woods Spectacular. You cannot see this anyplace else in the world because it is straight from these two fine gentlemen. So do you guys want to tell us maybe a little bit about what they're going to see this year?
Sure. Okay, well,
Sorry, I put you on the spot.
yeah, well, no, it's going to be more of the same from last year. We just really try to enhance the natural beauty of the park. The Iroquois Park, to us, is the gem of all the parks. I mean, they're all beautiful, but Iroquois is just something else. And we're going to add a few things. The big one is giant light tunnel with hundreds of thousands of lights that you're going to drive through. We think it's going to become the biggest, coolest part of our event. So we're really excited about that. And, we've added a few more Bavarian chalets and gingerbread houses. So there'll be more to see, but, it's really about enhancing the natural beauty of that park. So we look forward to seeing everybody there. Thank you.
All right, so thanks to Brooke and Travis and Paul. One thing about these folks, too, the Jack-O-Lantern Spectacular and the Winterwood Spectacular, part of the money they make goes to keeping our metro parks healthy and thriving. So altogether, these guys have helped invest more than $1 million for parks and parks facility across the entire community. So that's some really strong work. When we talk about good businesses, we want them obviously to be creative like these guys are and innovative and employ people, but when they give back to the community like that, those are the best businesses. So we really appreciate you guys, so thank you. I mentioned also, too, we got the workshop with Santa Claus, and that's sponsored by AT&T. So Holly Spade's up here. Just let's recognize Holly and thank AT&T for helping us out once again. Thank you, Holly. And this year we got another new event to celebrate. And our friends at One West, led by Yvonne Smith, are taking a similar drive-through concept at Shawnee Park with their Winter Wonderland. So One West and Yvonne have been doing incredible work to revitalize our city, and really appreciate her leadership. So Yvonne, if you would come up and share more about this new free community event, we'd appreciate that. Yvonne Smith.
Thank you, Mayor. We are really excited at One West to have our first ever Winter Wonderland at Shawnee Park. We have changed our date to the 17th, 18th, and 19th, but this would not be possible without the help of Churchill Downs and Bill Carcinogen and his team. We just have to say thank you so much to them. We have to thank our board, who is doing a phenomenal job. It's more than just revitalization in the West End. It is really about a renaissance of the community and helping to foster investment and helping families who live there to feel a part of everything that's happening in the city. So to have this Winter Wonderland experience is going to be fantastic for our families and neighbors in the West End, and we invite everyone from across the city to come. It will be a drive-through experience, and we're super excited to have T-Bain & Co. helping to lead this initiative from the project management side, and then Barry Woolley and BW Designs to be the creative on our team. We are super excited. This is going to be very, very important because, as you all know, we've suffered a lot of violence over the course of the past couple of years. And with the pandemic on top of that, our families need a revitalization in hope and in possibilities. And we are very much interested in working collaboratively to make that happen. We want a season of healing. So we're asking everyone to lean into that. We want all our nonprofits to feel very comfortable collaborating with us. Aaron Jordan is on our team, and he's helping oversee that. Please call One West if you'd like to get involved and you'd like to help us. We need help on every front, from sponsorship to creative and on the design side. We want everybody to feel that there's a space for them to lean in and participate. But first and foremost, we want the West End to know 502 includes you. And this is not going to cost your family anything. So we are looking for elves. We want to thank the Panhellenic Council for leaning in as volunteers and the families that they're bringing out in the AKAs under Sherry Lyons' direction, and all of the volunteering that they've been doing with us. We just want you all to know this is important. This is the year where everyone has to recognize that this is a season for healing and for peace. And One West is hoping to usher that in with all of your help. Thank you.
Axis is part of the Paristown team. They also help produce the Light Up Louisville event, so we want to say thank you to them for that as well. Jeannie mentioned Toys for Tots. So when we think about the community, I think the first thing we should be thinking about is how can we help other people? I know it's exciting to get gifts and toys, but if we're not helping other folks, then we're really not doing the job of the holidays. So what a better way as a community to use this whole season to help one another, to be kind and be compassionate, show love to folks that we know and maybe that we don't even know. So again, this year, we're going to spread compassion through a 12-hour Toys for Tots Mayor's Challenge on Friday, December the 3rd. So everybody can help in the whole city. When you're saying, well, I don't know what I can do, you can help through this. So I encourage everybody to drop off a toy sometime from 6:30 in the morning to 6:30 at night that day right here in front of Metro Hall, or you can bring it to Light Up Louisville. We'll have donation boxes at Santa's workshop. And this is a little spirited competition. Everybody likes that, especially when everybody wins because they get a toy. And I tell you who really steps up each and every year is the Louisville Metro Corrections Department. These folks got a tough job. You know, they work inside. Nobody sees them usually because their work is inside. But they show up big every year at Toys for Tots and blow away usually the second place folks by factors of 10 or 12 with thousands and thousands of toys. So just a big thank you to what Louisville Metro Corrections has done for us in the past, and I'm sure they'll rise to this event once again. So if you're planning on winning, fire department, you guys got to go big, okay? Police department, got to go big. So the winner here is the kids in our community. So as part of the Mayor's Challenge, we're adding additional toy drop-off spots at all of our Metro firehouses. So I want to thank Louisville Fire Major Bobby Cooper for your leadership on making this happen. We got some of our fire department leaders back there. Why don't you guys step out so everybody can see you, show a little love to the fire department. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you. And we've expanded Toys for Tots locations where people can drop off toys for kids. Parristown is a big spot, and then Mission Barbecue. Now, we have a fantastic citizen with us, Cletus Evans, with Toys for Tots. He's going to tell us more about this. Cletus wears a lot of hats. One of those is a really proud veteran, a Marine Corps veteran. Yesterday, of course, was Veterans Day, and Cletus does so much here for the community. So we want to thank him for our service to our country and thank him for our leadership with Toys for Tots. Let's give it up for Cletus Evans.
Thank you for that. Too much of the introduction there, but as you know, Marines are the first in capability, okay? And at 9:30 yesterday, I was here for the press conference, and I was dressed in a suit, had my medals on, looked all cleaned up. Today you didn't get that, but everything's safe and secure here. I checked it all out, so, but that was my fault. The Toys for Tots program here in Louisville is ran by the Marines, sailors, auxiliary members, and spouses and volunteers who are friends of the Marine Corps League 729 Detachment. Not only do we do Toys for Tots, but as you see on my cover here, there's an honors detail. And a lot of my Marine Corps League members, the majority of them are Vietnam vets. They're in their 70s, a couple Korean War vets and World War II vets. And they go out and do funeral details out in the cold, the rain, the snow, all year long, and do the 21 gun salute and play taps and all that stuff. So sometimes my members have to go out and do those things. Those are more important, and then they come back and then they put in their time with Toys for Tots. But the most important part of our team is you, the public. If we didn't have you donating toys, we don't have a Toys for Tots program. And that's how we make this entire thing work. Now, it was Light Up Louisville in 2015. Standing on the stage waiting to get the $5,000 check from LG&E. Had a little time in the break because Santa was slow that night. And Mayor Fisher comes up and brings me up on stage. And I don't know what he's going to ask me. And he said, "How are we doing this year?" And I told him, "Not well. I'm honest. Trust me. I will tell you bluntly." And he said, "Get with me afterwards." And we did. And in 2 weeks, we had the first 12-hour toy challenge. And we raised 6,223 toys in that day. And it has been killed it, made Christmas for everybody that year. And it's been a great success each and every year. Last year, we had challenges. And we decided we were going to expand it, like the mayor said. And we used fire departments and other locations, okay? And it was such a great success. And again, it pulled us through to that finish line so we could take care of kids. And this is what the results were. Throughout all the businesses in Louisville and our surrounding counties that I take care of, which is besides Jefferson, it's Oldham, Shelby, Spencer, Henry, and Owen County. We collected just a little over 42,000 toys. That's a lot of toys. And we distributed that to 17,199 kids in those 6 counties. And that's all because of you. So this year, and Mayor took away some of my thunder because I was going to recognize all the fire department guys, Bobby Cooper, Louisville City Fire Department, Jordan Uotis, who's not here. He's the Jefferson County Fire Department Public Information Officer. And I think, Bobby, if I'm wrong, you can correct me later, but 15 of your 21 stations will be drop-off points all over the city. All 21. That's even better. And in the outlying areas, out in PRP, Fire Station 2, Okolona Fire Station 1, Fern Creek Fire Station 1, and Buchel Station 1. So if you don't have to necessarily come downtown, but just go to your closest fire department. Now, here's the 2 things, and I don't mean to be sad or mad or anything like that, but I don't need any 3 to 6-year-old toys. I have enough toys in that age group to do it all. I need 10 to 12-year-old toys and 13 to 16-year-old toys. There are lists of suggested items out on the Marine Corps Toys for Tots website, which is Louisville-ky.toysfortots.org. And the last thing that I'm going to close with is, and most ladies are not going to like me for saying this, there are only 43 days left till Christmas, but you only have 21 days to get me those toys. Thank you.
All right, we're going to get these toys for Cletus and Toys for Tots? Yeah. Are we going to do it? Yeah. Are we going to set a new record? Yeah. All right, let's do it. 'Tis the year to do that, so I'm confident we can break last year's record. So let's make some noise and bring some toys this year to help the kids in our community. And one additional thank you to Cletus and Toys for Tots for donating bicycles to be given away to boys and girls who register at Santa's workshop during Light Up Louisville. So just another reason to go see Santa. So before I close, let me remind you about another great community event helping Light Up Louisville this year, and that's the Melonaire Marketplace, presenting the Galleria Holiday Shopping Extravaganza at 4th Street Live, supporting black-owned businesses in our community. So be sure to check that out. It's a real delight with all of the good things that they have for the holiday season. And now some final thank yous to our sponsors, including LG&E, AT&T, Louisville Downtown Partnership. Thank you, Bill Schreck, for being an outstanding citizen. Town. Let's hear it for Bill Schreck over here. So this guy volunteers just to help the community. Thank you. Town, we heard from Jeannie. Hyatt Regency, Southern Hospitality Concessions, and the Bob Ray Company. Thanks also to our media sponsors, including Mix 106.9, Outfront Media, and WDRB. Special thanks to our Metro government teams, especially Parks and Recreation, Public Works, Fleet and Facilities, LMPD, LMFD, our fire department, and the special events team. And then thanks to Costco, Kroger number 739, Budweiser, Visual Presentations, Access, the Mower Shop, and the McDonald's Bell Family Restaurant Group. The Bell family owns a bunch of McDonald's. All right, everybody, so as you can see, there's a lot to do to see and to celebrate this holiday season. So thank you for coming, and we'll see you on November the 26th.
Bells on bobtails ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.